Jazz UpFront pilots a new series this weekend called Straight Ahead Sundays. These early evening, no frills, no cover sets feature pure jazz artists, and it all starts with the Reginald Lewis Quintet. Tenor saxophonist Reginald Lewis directs Illinois Wesleyan University's jazz program, and he regularly holds court at Jazz UpFront since arriving in Bloomington-Normal last year. Lewis plays every style, but he is particularly drawn to hard bop, the music of his Bop Pop. That's how Lewis refers to his grandfather and mentor, Robert Bootsie Browns. Barnes was a staple of Philadelphia's jazz scene for 6 decades. He died of COVID-19 in 2020.
He gave me a Yamaha 23 student model alto saxophone, which I still have right here in this closet. Alto sax. Yeah. Yeah. That was the first one he gave me, and that day he taught me my C major scale. I had a size 1 Rico Reed, which they don't make anymore. He gave me a box of 25 of those. A Meyer mouthpiece, which I still have. And he taught me the lines on the staff, face and every good boy does fine. And I took that, and I was taking lessons with him ever since. My grandfather was a staple in the Philadelphia jazz community. You didn't go through Philadelphia and play an instrument without seeing Bootsie Barnes, or he had a jam session every week. He lived the music. He was there when Coltrane first came to town. He was hanging out with Benny Golson, the Grubbs brothers. Actually, Carl Grubbs just passed away, who was John Coltrane's cousin. Rest in peace. All of them used to hang out. They went to the opposite school of Lee Morgan. They all played in the same bands. They knew each other. Looking into what he did just motivated me to keep his legacy alive.
Something that occurs to me about jazz, it is so rooted in legacy and in those masters, but it's also living because it's an improvisational form. So it's both kind of referential and progressive.
The next group of Titans are already out there. The first person that comes to my mind is Emmanuel Wilkins, Philadelphia saxophonist, who my grandfather also mentored. Emmanuel was out there now. He's played with Wynton Marsalis. He's doing his own thing now. Warren Wolf, a high school classmate of mine, Arnetta Johnson, who has her genre, disruptive jazz, who plays around. She was with AJR, played with Beyonce, went to the same high school. They're already out there doing their thing, but they come from people like Bootsie Barnes.
After you finished up your doctorate, you landed at Lincoln College. We know what happened there. You stayed there to the end. Franklin Larry hired you here, and now he's gone. Movement within higher ed is not unusual, but certainly, there are some existential questions about especially small liberal arts colleges like Illinois Wesleyan. How's the jazz program right now, and what is your kind of approach as the leader of that program?
The jazz program is going well to me. The students are enthused and excited, and that's all you need is some students that want to do this music. I purposely try to find music that the students enjoy playing, because if you don't enjoy playing the music, then you're not going to play it to the best of your ability. Like this year we played the Super Mario theme song from Battlefield. So they really enjoyed that, and I can tell the difference in the way that they approach the music is which songs they like. So they like the video game music. They like, that the Count Basie music. So I go based off of what I feel like they would like, but also challenging them at the same time, because I don't just want to pass out quarter notes and half notes and not simple music.
The last time I interviewed your predecessor, Glenn Wilson, at IWU, and I asked him, how's the jazz scene in Bloomington-Normal? Is there one? And he said, no, not really. What's your opinion of the jazz scene specifically in Bloomington-Normal?
There's great potential for a scene. There are amazing players at Wesleyan, at Illinois State. I went over to play. You got great players over there like Thaddeus Tukes, right here in the city. Who also plays at Jazz UpFront. You have a legend, John Campbell, who's from Bloomington, who went out and played with Clark Terry. You can find all his music. Great piano player. We have people who travel up from Champaign to come play. You know, the director of jazz at U of I, Chip McNeil, but many others and upcoming artists, upcoming jazz musicians as well. Jazz UpFront is the place. We have to make it the place. We need people to come support the music. If you want to see more jazz, you need to come out and support. That's what keep the music alive, is us.
The Reginald Lewis Quintet plays Sunday at Jazz UpFront. Next month, Illinois Wesleyan will host its 48th annual two-day jazz festival. That's when middle and high schoolers participate in workshops at IWU, plus adjudication sessions. An all-star panel of professional artists will play public concerts both evenings. I spoke to tenor saxophonist Reginald Lewis, director of IWU's jazz program.
Support for arts and culture coverage on WGLT comes from PNC Financial Services. PNC is committed to supporting local arts and culture events in the communities they serve.